volumes like for you guys? Do we need to turn the music up or down or whatever else? Also, I know that the sound quality is gonna be worse because I am in a pretty empty room. I'm not at home. And so yeah, it's gonna be echoing a little bit. I might have to do a sound check myself as well in a second. Hopefully I can do that, no trouble. Hi guys, we're a bit chaotic today, right now. There, at least volume's off from me. That's good stuff. Hope you all are doing good today. Hi Jessie, good to see you. Hi Pythor. Hi Bearded. I'm glad that you like the starting screen. It's not technically supposed to be the new one. I just don't have the other one. Like, I don't have the picture, the file on my laptop. And so I had to make a new one for today's stream. Also, hi Nukes. Welcome, guys. I've got a... we'll loop this one real quick. Oh boy. I thought I had good music on my computer for today's stream, but then the music that I did have and that I wanted to start playing, I was like, nah, that's not really fitting my vibe today. I don't really like it. And it's like, I think the first music for stream that I ever had. So, you know, it's like 2-3 years old, and I'm not quite feeling that anymore. So I want to get some new stuff in here. Also, there's not going to be any chat because I had trouble setting up that with Streamlabs. I don't know why. Actually, no, I do know why. It's because both the this channel, you know, the streaming channel, as well as my regular main channel, they come from the same Gmail account, and somehow that causes issues with Streamlabs, so I can't select this one for Streamlabs, and that really sucks. But yeah, I hope that it's still gonna be fun to watch, even though you can't see what chat says in real time on screen. I don't want to click on things that I don't want to click on. Okay. I'm glad that you guys like the music. We're gonna get a few different songs in here. I just have to get it all taken care of. How do I make a playlist again? But yeah, so as we love to see it, add to. Can I? Oh my god, this is so annoying. I remember that this thing is annoying. I can tell it to take songs from this folder. Is that gonna help me any though? It does not. Well, that sucks. Well, then we are just gonna do this in a slightly less smooth way, where at least I was gonna. Can I not even add the music to the library? Did added. That should all. Okay, I found it. Sorry, I found it. We're gonna get some music back in just a second. This is so. Okay, now we have a playlist that we can play. Yay. And it's gonna be lots of fun little piano musics, so I like that. Right. Does that make sense? That makes sense, I suppose. close out of this, and then we can get into business. You know, we're gonna do a little Q&A. Just for clarification. There, that helps. The laughs are enough. That's good to know. Hi Zayden, I hope you've been doing well as well. I've been frazzled. I don't know if that's the right word, but I just, I mean, obviously the past month or two, the past 2 months have been very busy. First with holidays and just work in general, but then also doctor's appointments and some private stuff, and that's just, there's a lot, right? And I'm kind of hoping to finally come out of that. But to be fair, for the past, for all of January now, I've said, I'm hoping that's going to end soon. But yeah, I'm not at home. I'm visiting some friends. I was for a few days, and I'm going to be going back home, ish. At least I'm going to be going back to my state, my state in Germany. So the general area of home, tomorrow. And then after that, I'm kind of really wanting to get some things done that just need to get done. It's funny, whenever I'm at home, I'm stressed out and I can't focus on anything because I'm just overwhelmed. But then when I go away from home, I'm a lot more relaxed, but then I'm also motivated and I want to get things done. I want to change my life. I want to do this and that. I want to have a good social life. I want to do well with work and whatever else, I'm suddenly motivated. But the thing is, the moment I go home, that's gone again. So we're in a bit of an endless cycle and never getting anything done. So yeah, anyway, that's what's up with me, I suppose. You don't have to apologize for dumb questions, Bearded. That's all good, and I don't think they are. I mean, I only looked at some of them. But yeah, and Pythor says, I am now different. I believe that refers to your change of profile pic? Sure, maybe. Sending some hugs back, thank you. Homebody couch potato is just, well, I mean, I don't know, I don't want to pass judgment on that. I don't want to call it bad. It is just a thing, and it has its perks and downsides. Also, the dental issues, Nukes, oh my goodness. Didn't we talk about, I feel like that's been a year since you mentioned having a surgery. That's been dragging on. I'm so sorry to hear. Right, now, should I flashbang you? No, we want to be nice, so we're gonna make this background dark, and then, we're gonna fill in with other colors as needed. And so, as to not flashbang you there, now we are. Okay, perfect. That's still a bit of white, but it's better than having an entire screen of just white. Blind you? I'd prefer not to, honestly. Oh man, it would have been so good to set up the other screens. Oh, that's annoying. Do I want to risk it? I don't think I want to risk it. But that would have been nice to set up so I can look at chat and also paint at the same time. I guess we will have to pull it up on the phone then. Sorry, give me just another minute. You guys have been so patient so far, and it's much appreciated. Let us see. I'm gonna have to turn the volume down on that because it's gonna start playing a thing, I'm pretty sure. Where are we at? Okay, and we have questions. Of course, anyone that has any questions, during the stream still, you can always just put it in chat and I will try and not miss it. Nuke said this already, but if I've got questions, I'll just ask you direct. Either that, or I'll deem it unnecessary and go do other stuff. That's a way to go about life, I guess. Yeah. Okay, can I? There, nice. Okay, I can look at chat while doing my paint. That is worth a lot. Okay. Will you be in front? You will not be in front, you little piece of shit. Can I make you? I'm sorry you're having to witness this. Boy, oh boy. I'm glad that you're happy with the art stream. What we might have to do is we might have to not have this maximized, which might fuck up the sizing stuff for you. We'll have to see. Is that? No, that doesn't change anything for you. How nice. Okay, delightful. All right, then. Now we are finally ready. Okay. Hey, not relevant is irrelevant. Just say what's on your mind. A color by number thing. I mean, sorry. Okay, Nuke said the music that you've got on right now reminds me of a color by number type thing I have on my phone. I think I know the kind you mean. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they've got some copyright-free music in their app. That is, after all, the cheapest thing to do. But yeah, okay. We'll put that up, and we'll put that up. And actually, I will resize this. Does that change things for you now? Yeah, now you have a very ugly black bar besides here. You know what? We'll just... Well, usually this would be where chat is, and it is on my screen. That is why we have that here. Oh, look at that! Look at it moving around. Sorry, I'm sidetracking here. My bad. We don't want to just have the ugly black thing there, so we can get a nice picture in, I guess. I do apologize that I didn't do this before stream. I would have. These issues are only coming up. Would it be this one? It would be. Ignore that right now. Ignore that. This is such a strange way to manage this, probably. I'm so sorry. And do we like the chaos that we have as always? Oh my god, we're 17 minutes in and haven't gotten anything started. I really wanted to flip this, but am I not able to? There, rotate. I can, and now we have this beautiful thing. That looks kind of weird like that. I apologize. Should we have this side of it? Sure, whatever. Now this is how I'm leaving it. It might look weird to you, but that's your opinion. Where's Float when you need him? He's tired. He's quite tired. Also, what is this about stealing the kitty cat? Why would we do that? I mean, or rather, why would you not want to be honest? Also, I'm kind of in the mood to just Oh, with this mouse, I'm even worse. Anyway, we're doing this now. It's a bit of a jagged cloud. I'm in the mood for clouds. Nix asked, do you eat cheese? I know you said you're a vegan. I mean, I'm not quite vegan, because that would also require me to not eat, for example, honey. And I don't think there's anything wrong with eating honey. So yeah. But I don't eat cheese, no. No dairy for me. It is only vegan cheese, which unfortunately there's no really great ones. There's like some kind of meh alternatives, but there's no really like great ones that just have you going, oh yeah, this is cheese, but without the cow or the animal, whatever. Please stop your cat from eating your charger, Jesse. I feel like that's kind of unhealthy. Now, if you guys might be asking why we have clouds in the blackness in the void here, I don't know. I'm not the boss of the universe. Right. Anyway, okay, so questions. The first one that Bearded wrote was, are you still going to do an art stream while doing the Q&A? And as you can tell, yeah, that is indeed the plan. That is what we are doing. Oh god, I don't know. Please draw cumulonimbus? Cumulonimbus clouds? I don't know the name. I don't know the name. And so I'm also not gonna be able to I can't draw clouds that I don't know which. Are they the like the very distant ones that go like all across? I mean, that's not gonna that's not gonna look good here, so let's maybe not, I guess. I can make dark blue clouds. They're gonna be anvil cloud. I think I don't know what that is either, to be quite honest. Oh, thunderstorm clouds. Well, I can do you this. Ah, oh, look at that. That is the weirdest lightning strike you'll have ever seen. But yeah, and then this one goes out two sides. There, crazy shit. It kind of looks like legs. It's like this guy walking, you know, this is the head. This could almost be an anvil. You know, just you know, go like kind of like this. There, basically an anvil. Basically not, but let's ignore that, I guess. Your question from chat. Did you write one in chat before? If so, I must have missed it. Oh, have you been taking care of yourself? Well, it's complicated, but overall, yes, actually. Especially the past few days, I've been doing things that are fun. I have also been working still, obviously, and I've been, oh man, today I was so productive at work. I was so happy with that. I got like 2.5 I got 3 audios done in one day. That is something that I cannot keep up with, like, ever at all. To be fair, they were all recorded already, so I only had to edit. But yeah. Sorry, you asked if I took care of myself when I'm talking about work. No, but yeah, I've been having a good time with friends. I've been going out to eat. I had yummy things. I've been trying to sleep. That one doesn't work as well, but you know. But yeah, so to the best of my ability, I've been taking care of myself, I'd say. I hope you have as well. Or are you being a hypocrite again? Cumulonimbus. Okay. Nimbus. Right. Thanks for the help. I'm glad that you think that what we've got so far is looking good. Thank you, Zayden. I did win a card game. And there was a very nice server. Oh my god, you don't even know the second part of that yet. Right, so for anyone who doesn't know the context, I went out to eat with friends on the weekend, and there was a very sweet waitress, and she had a fun energy about her. And look at that, actually we're gonna make the lightning go through the cloud. Crazy shit. It's so powerful, it's going through. What else do I want to draw? I kind of want to go for some flowers, but we can't. Let's zoom in hella much and then make some flowers down here. That sounds kind of nice. Oh, that's a thick brush for that then? Can I, excuse me, I can only barely make it smaller. This is weird leaves, but ignore that. Very weird leaves. Oh god. Oh god, I've drawn many nicer flowers than this. Well, it's a bit of an ugly one. Oh god. This is getting worse. Oh, but to be fair. Okay, sorry, that cannot be considered. That cannot be at all considered a flower at all. I mean, what is that? Why is that? Even if I even if I make a little thing here in the middle now to try and make it a little better, that's not gonna. It's so square here and here, but that's literally just because of the mouse and mouse pad I'm using. It looks real fucked up, I agree. Oh right, and as Nukes is reminding, we should all have some water. And I've been actually wanting some, so I'll have a quick drink. It's just, the music ended right then. That's awkward. I'm like, wow, it's just total silence now. I'm not talking, the music isn't going, I'm just drinking water. No one came here listening, wanting to listen to silence. Anyway, but yeah, right, so let's try this again and make it better. Let's find a nicer purple as well. Where can we, I want kind of a really rich, deep, that's kind of, can we make it here? No, that's quite lilac, and that's going into blue. Do we need to go more here to make it no. It's not the kind of purple I'm looking for anywhere here. I guess we'll just go with this one. Okay. What was I gonna say? Chugging water ASMR. Oh right, that does make noise. Oh boy. I wasn't even thinking about that. Let's try this again, but maybe better this time. When we go, what, that was the wrong way around. When we go around to the sides, it's even harder than all the other stuff. Oh, what? Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, we can't leave that one like that. Right, weekend, cute waiter. Just fun waiter. Like she had a nice energy about her. And when I was playing cards with my friends, which we often do, she came around and she went, "Oh, you gotta win." And I'm like, "I'll try." And then at a later point, when I had won and she came by our table, I went, "I won." And she was excited for me. And then she gave me a high five and she went, "That's my girl." Like word for word, not translated. She just said it in English. And I was like, oh, Oh. I like that. I didn't ask. I didn't ask for her number, but yeah, so that was like a fun little thing. And overall, she was just very friendly and sweet and nice. And now it gets better though, right? Because the other day, is that gonna be ugly? Oh, why is it like why? No. We went actually to that same place again, and is there no? Yeah, no. Wait, we can make that better if we. Okay, if we can kind of go here, erase that fully, we can make that better. Oh, shush, you guys. I'm not getting judged right now. Come on. Oh, that one was bad as well. I'll leave this like that. My goodness. I mean, come on now. But yeah, so we came back yesterday? Yes, yesterday. And she was there again. No. She was there again, and we were in a different section, so she wasn't our server that time. But when she walked by, she specifically came up to me and like turned to me. I don't want to say she ignored my friend, but our friends. But she did specifically turn around to me and went, "It's good to see you again." And I was like, oh. Guys, when I tell you that I was sitting there kicking my feet like a schoolgirl, yeah, so I like that. And at that point, I was genuinely, I was like, wait, is she flirting? Because you can't always be sure. You can't be sure, you know? But I do think that she was just very friendly, actually. My friend also one of my friends, like, talked me down a little. He went like, I think she's just, she's just being friendly and fun, just like building rapport. Is that what you call it? Anyway, not for any reason. Like he wasn't accusing her of trying to get a better tip or something. Just like, hey, I don't think necessarily she's flirting. But yeah, I didn't. Even if I was 100% sure that she had been flirting, I don't know if I would have asked for a number, to be quite honest, because that kind of stuff is complicated, and women are scary. Women are so scary. I want to add like a little thing to all of these. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. He didn't block me. It's just, we like going to that place. I wouldn't want to have like a weird experience where I misunderstand it. And to be fair, in general, you shouldn't be like flirting with servers or asking them out or oh no, this does not work. Hang on. That is like my firm belief, because they are working, and it's gonna make some kind of dynamic where they might feel less comfortable turning it down. So you shouldn't ever kind of do that. That is also why I didn't ask for a number. If I had been seriously interested and I had been seriously sure she was flirting, if anything, I would have left mine, like in a very non-confrontational way, where it's, oh God, what is this? Where no one has to feel uncomfortable or threatened or whatever. But yeah, that's overall the thing. If you are interested in an employee place. Oh, that startled me. There's something on the desk. Boy, oh boy. shouldn't go just go and ask them out, because yeah, it might seem strange, it might be uncomfortable, because they are working and they have like this obligation in their head that they have to act a certain way or something, and we wouldn't want to make anyone uncomfortable. Anyway, but that's just a little side story. That sidetracked immensely from the Q&A. But yeah, that's my advice of the day. When a server may or may not be flirting with you, just kick your feet under the table and be happy and be whatever. Hey, you don't have to be flirting to be flirted with. Silly. That can just happen to you. Though it does help usually to flirt back. Guys, don't be expecting people to walk right up to you. Some might, sometimes, who knows? But good things don't often fall into our laps. Sometimes we have to chase them or whatever. Now that's the motivational quote of the day, I guess. Yes, so basically just blush. Exactly. You should do that. Blush and see what happens. Oh, this one actually might work well for that color. That's nice. Ha ha ha. Okay, lovely. Now let's see how big this is in the grand scheme of things. Okay, yeah, that could be worse. Oh, but actually the color on this looks quite bad. It's kind of too beige. It reminds me of a human. We have to go a little darker than that, I think. Maybe here. Maybe that'll be better. Maybe it also won't be. We'll have to see, I guess. Here. Still kind of seems like it's a human and a fucking with a hood on. Are you guys bullying yourselves? I was just about to say each other, but I think Jesse and Bearded, you guys are nice to each other, but bad to yourselves. Goodness me. Right, next question, finally. When you do decide to start YouTube members, when do you decide to start YouTube memberships is I'm assuming what the question is. Yeah, it's been planned for like any time this time, kind of more or less. There's some questions I would like clarified, and I don't know where I can get clarification. That's one issue. And then the other one is more or less taxes. It's probably less of an issue than I think, but I'm paranoid. And so I want to get that talked about with someone as well before I actually get started. It should be totally fine. It should be. But you never know, man. You never know. One day they're gonna knock on my door and they're gonna be like, "How dare you not have paid this stuff that you didn't need to, that you didn't know you need to pay?" You know. And I'll just be there like, "What? Why are you bullying me?" Nope, that's an ugly one again. But yeah, so I really do want to launch it just like at any point. It might be quite soon. I don't think it's gonna be next week, I can be that confident. It could be like in a few weeks, I don't know. There is a different thing that I'm... hang on. Sorry about that. Where was I? Lost my train of thought. How dare you? Right, there is another thing that is going to be more easy to do though, and that I'm definitely planning on doing that next week. It's going to be a new perk on Patreon. So anyone who isn't a patron yet, this might be interesting for, and technically anyone who isn't accustomed to your Patreon, because it is something kind of similar to that, I guess. So if you're already accustomed to your patron, it's not going to be that interesting to you. I'm sorry, Bearded. But yeah. So yeah, I guess the answer is more of a non-answer. I cannot tell you specifically when the YouTube memberships are getting launched. But to answer the other question, yes, I'll tell you first so you can become first member. You're silly. Nuke says over here in the States we've got a restaurant chain called Hooters. Literally just pretty women in short shorts and t-shirts taking your orders and bringing you your food. Yeah, I've heard about it. I totally love to go to one because that just sounds fun. But also, I've heard quite a bit about how they especially have to deal with lots of sexual harassment. So if I ever gave any waiter my number, it would not be a waiter at Hooters, because I'm like, man, they have to deal with so much shit already. So, no. Where are we at? Been there once and the food wasn't good. Oh, interesting. Okay. I mean, I can kind of see that. It is just a fast food chain in the end. I mean, not fast food quite, but it's got the same vibe as stuff. Like, I wouldn't expect Hooters to be any better than, like, Domino's or what else exists. Oh, what's those breakfast ones? The breakfast chains? There's two of them, right? There's Denny's and there's IHOP. IHOP is the one I'm thinking of. To be fair, neither of those I've ever eaten food at, so I wouldn't know how good the food is, actually. But hey, same with Hooters, so I can compare them as all things that I haven't. Okay, this one's getting too fucked up. Sorry, we're gonna have to redo that. Jesus Christ. You like the shrimp? Oh, you mean at Hooters? I thought you were talking about the flowers I'm painting for a second. I'm not painting, I'm drawing. And I was just a bit offended. Waffle House. Right, yeah, that was also one of them. Also haven't been to that. I've only been to Domino's in the US, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I've also been to... Okay, I actually don't know if I can... Never mind. I was about to say a name and then I was like, ooh, if that's not a chain and if it's like a local thing, I will say, like, basically, you know, this little place in a, let's call it, smaller town in the US, and I'll be like, oh yeah, this is where my friend lives, this is where I went to visit my friend, and then it's just like, ah, so that's where Sin was. Okay, we'll keep this one even though it's also kind of ugly. Am I taking you? Yeah, I'm taking you, I guess. I guess I'm okay with that much. What other colors do we want? What do you say? What's the next color we should use? Oh, nice. I'm happy for you that you can earn money again, Nukes. Proud of you. Next question. When you started doing ASMR, did you ever think you'd develop this kind of community? That's a good one. I think I didn't really think about it much. Like, I figured that I wouldn't have a bunch of asshats as my community, to be quite honest. Because I do know about, like, in general, like, you know, social media and influencers and whatever, that basically you kind of mirror your audience. If you act like a shitbag piece of human, then that's the kind of community you'll have. And I knew, you know, like, I don't portray any, like, I was about to say disrespectful stuff, but I mean, that's objective, I guess, subjective. but I just, I don't support any like racist stuff. I don't support any homophobia. All of those things. So I wouldn't expect my community to be made up of people like that, right? We need a kind of gentle one for that. Maybe we should do this one again. Yeah, that might make sense. So I just knew that my community wasn't going to be like bad in that way, but I didn't really think like about specific. I mean, obviously you can't be thinking about specific people, right? Use white. That's very fair. We can use white. Let's try one here. Oh, it looks very similar to the one we just had, but that's okay. We'll just put it up here. That works out. I want to make this one kind of chunky. Chunky. I don't know if that works out. Oh God, it's more cornery. Oh, yeah, that's a bad one, but it's okay. Oh, we can do that better. But yeah, obviously you can't be imagining any specific people, like anyone specific that I've got in the community. I can't be like, oh yeah, this is exactly how I imagined this person to be. But yeah, other than not bad people, I didn't really think about it, I guess. The other colors are already kind of used. Yeah, I mean, we can always double them. We can always get another red in here, or more maroon. Maroon, I think, would look good, like either down here or up here. Let's make a big one, actually, out of that. But yeah. Hey, you don't know me well enough to call me an asshat. No, that's true. But like, just from how like most people in my community act, I'd say they're not asshats. I can, however, say if you're a racist or homophobic or anything else, you are an asshat until you've educated yourself and gotten better. But if you disrespect people based on stuff like that, then you're an asshat. I don't make the rules. Okay, come on. Oh, that one's gonna be, oh no. Okay, we're gonna take this leg off. This is not how you usually erase stuff, but let's ignore that. Good stuff. And maybe we should make it a little shorter, I guess. Yeah, no, let's make it even more, actually. We're taking his leg off. We're taking his leg off. Oh, that's the other that's the other red. That doesn't work. Sure, we will take that, and then, yerp. Oh. We're kind of just making it worse in here, ain't we? Let's try this way. Oh, no. Allegedly silly? Yeah, no, I have much evidence. I can pull up an entire book of evidence on that. You silly. Right, have you had lunch? Lunch is good to have. To be fair, I can't judge people from other time zones for like how much they've eaten or not eaten. I can't be like, oh, eat more. How dare you not take good care of yourself? Because I'm like, wait, what's the time again? Oh, when do people eat again? Difficult to say. Let's make this one a little thing. Oh, yeah. That works. Light blue, yeah, we could do a nice light blue in here. That works. Why didn't we'll do a very, we'll make this one a very curvy overall, like and and oh, whatever, and that's just turning kind of weird, but it's okay. It's okay to be weird. Oh, you just look crippled, to be honest now. Hang on. Well, I did my best. I'm not gonna become a surgeon. No, we don't like the orange in there. I guess we'll just take this. Is it that kind of yellow? Yeah, no, then we won't have them side by side. We'll just get this one in there then. No, that's a bit dark though. Maybe that one's lighter. Yeah, that one's perfect. This one's disabled like me. Oh my goodness. Right, sorry, next question. What is your favorite audio to make personally? Now you're gonna have to clarify to me here whether you mean like the type of audio or whether you mean specific, like one audio, because you do also have just later, like 2 questions down, you've got a question that asks me about my all-time favorite and least favorite audio to make. And I'd assume if this question was about that, well, then you've just got it in there twice, right? Type, okay, type of audio we can do. I mean, overall, I like the ones that I've got to do a bunch of acting in, right? Maybe we want to stop with the flowers. Maybe we want to do something else. What else can we put in here? Maybe like in the bottom right corner. What can we draw? I'm open to suggestions. But yeah, so obviously overall, like, I mean, just to get out of the way, I guess, what I consider type of audios. Sorry, you're telling me to draw Kanipa, but she... Am I remembering correctly that she's a black cat? Bob Ross this shit. Gotta make some trees. Okay, that's also an idea. Oh, maybe we should have trees. Trees kind of on the corner, and then here somewhere in the middle, and then cats in between. Oh, she's not a black cat. Then I'm misremembering, I guess. My bad. But that would be kind of funny, you know. You're like, oh yes. Wait, hang on. I'll draw a black cat real quick. Just oh god, this is gonna be this is gonna be bad how I want to make it, but so far reminding me more of an owl, but whatever. Well, yeah, good enough. Here, that's a black cat, right there. Also, yes, I'd love a picture of her. Send that my way whenever you'd like. Trees being struck by lightning. That's such a fun idea. Yes. And I'm kind of picturing evergreens, so we'll do some evergreens. Okay, the thing is, right, we will zoom in a little and then just go over here. And we might need to zoom out a little, right? Okay. We can make the brush a little bigger. But yeah, right, so types of audios, before I forget to answer that. There's comfort audios, there's just like general romantic ones that's, you know, like, just like rambling, kind of just sweet hangout stuff. There is angsty ones, drama audios. There is, what else is there? Sleep aid ones, I guess I'd call a type as well. Do I like the bottom being like this? All jagged? No. Do we just make it flat? That's kind of weird, ain't it? We'll give it a tiny stump. Tiny. Well, I mean, no, I want it to be a little better than that. Maybe here. Oh, this is a known piece, right? Sorry. The music, I mean? What's it? Huh, okay. For me, it's just titled Relaxing Piano Music. But this is a specific one, right? I think it's known. I've definitely heard it before. Christmas tree indeed being electrocuted. I hope you didn't have any important gifts under the tree, because they are no longer there. They are fried. They are so fried. Nukes, I'm sorry that you had to deal with that. I hope that people will be kinder tomorrow. Alright, more trees. We'll get a darker grain in here. Maybe this one won't be hit by lightning because it's smaller. I think that's a good idea. Oh, that one has a bit of a fucked up bottom, but we'll ignore. Oh, the side of it is not as pretty as the other side of it. Oh. Okay, you know what? We'll fill this one out for no particular reason. Totally not because I made it look shit. But yeah, amongst all those types of audios, I'm sorry, I keep on like getting distracted and sidetracking and everything. That's horrible. I do in general just like the ones where I'm acting more. So be that the drama ones or just the more exciting ones, like, you know, that have more of a story. Like, I don't know if I ever did this actually. I'd have to check my list, but I had for ages an idea about an audio where I'm playing basically this person running away from, I don't know, maybe security, maybe police, maybe just some people they know, and having to basically hide in the crowd, and they just take the listener and like and yeah, just come up to them and basically just ask like, hey, can I make out with you? And it's just super random, and obviously the listener is going to be quite perplexed at that. But it's just like, hey, please help me out. This is really important. I can't explain to you why right now, but it's urgent. And the listener is just like, well, I guess I'll help you out. Without any more explanation than that, that prompt just seems kind of weird. But yeah, you know, like a thing like that where it's like, oh, if I act like I belong here, you know, just making out with this person, who's gonna question me? Why haven't I done it? There's so many like kind of audios that I want to do, but I mean, part of it is just I'm always a little intimidated by anything that's gonna need sound effects, because finding the right ones is difficult, especially when they're supposed to be, you know, free for use, because, excuse me, if I just upload that to YouTube and then it does not do well, and in total it earns me like 10 euros, but then I spend like, let's just say as an example, 5 euros on licenses, you know, then that's half of the money I make with that audio when I'm already not earning a lot, let's call it that. considering that I'm self-employed and have to pay rent and taxes and whatever else exists. But yeah, so I'm always like kind of hesitant to yeah, just get like go to a site where they have like a giant fucking library, and then you know, using stuff from that. But yeah, otherwise I probably would have done it already, because yeah, it's a really fun scenario. I think I could probably get it done with like the sound effects available to me the way they are. It's just, it adds like multiple hours extra work to find the correct ones and to get them all mixed into the audio nicely and to make transitions seamless and yeah, to just make everything natural. Oh, and to be fair, yeah, if it's a making out audio, it's gonna probably be too spicy. And I'm gonna get another community guideline strike. What the fuck? Oh god, the reverse yandere audio? Yeah, I want to do that one too. Dude, you don't understand. I have such a long list of prompts for like all these different audio ideas, and I just write down every time, right? And sometimes, you know, when I have lots of energy and time and stuff, then I can do a more elaborate one. Other times where I'm like not doing well health-wise, just with, you know, the chronic stuff I'm dealing with, not with like being sick in the illness, like regular, like cold type of way, right? When I'm just having like, you know, not as good of a day with my health stuff, then I have to choose one that's like less elaborate, and then usually we'll just get those rambling audios that are kind of like just me having a monologue, I guess. But yeah, so I have many ideas, many fun ideas for sure, but I'm confined by the means. Also, thank you very much. I'm glad you think I'm talented. I'm glad also that you love rambling audios. That's especially good. I mean, it's no secret, because I've mentioned sometimes before, that the favorite part of this entire thing of like doing audios, my favorite part is the acting. Not the editing, not the thumbnails, whatever else. Obviously, I do also like interacting with people, like talking about stuff is fun, and especially when I'm like doing a more meaningful audio, like comfort ones, or just ones that are trying to spread good values. That's like, it's very nice to get feedback for those. And that is definitely one of my favorite like things as well. But overall, just about doing the work, the favorite part of the process for me is the acting. And so I like doing the ones that kind of challenge me there more, but those are also like more difficult production wise usually, so there's not a lot of them. Bye Zayden, before I miss you, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and yeah. Hi Ari as well. Oh, you're being too sweet now, come on. You don't have to. I was about to say you don't have to sugarcoat me, but that sounds... I think that's the wrong expression I'm using. Just might be. Oh no, wait. I have an idea that I'll have to try out, and it might be ugly as fuck. We'll try it. I'll have to see. Don't judge it yet. It'll get worse. Don't worry. It's only down from here. Bearded says, I'm the only one who shows love on the production of your audios. That I've seen at least. Could be, yeah. You're definitely like, of the regulars, you're the one who pays attention the most to like the sound quality and the acting and stuff, as opposed to just like the subject of the audio or the feel-good factor or whatever. But I do have a lot of just in general sweet supportive people around, obviously. Now, yeah, this is gonna look totally horrible, but we're trying it out till the end anyway. We're trying it out till the end, guys. There's no going back. Again, it can only get worse. I think part of what makes it bad is obviously it not being like a seamless transition. You know, there's lots of black little dots here. Maybe we should. I don't know if we should though. We could, okay, try another thing, make it maybe even worse. But we're gonna just do that. No, a lot of supportive people. It was just a thought. No, we should. No. I think it's just misunderstood. I think Zayd misunderstood what you were trying to say. I don't think that you were talking about people supporting me at all. Because obviously, yeah, there's quite a few people who leave nice comments and who make sure to let me know that the stuff is appreciated. It was more about like specifically, yeah, on the production of things, like paying attention to all the details, and just going like, oh yeah, I love the sound effects in this, or the acting at this minute was good, or whatever. You know, obviously that's gonna be different kind of support, or rather just like, you know, higher attention to detail than if someone just like is like, oh yeah, good audio, which again, those are much appreciated. I love getting those comments. I don't need to have everyone like analyzing everything, or am I crazy, or is this brown kind of looking like skin now? It's this tree is starting to look more like a fleshy thing, and I don't like that. That was not the goal. Oh my goodness. No, but yeah. So I'm not looking for people to take apart my audios every upload. It's just sometimes, especially for the ones that take higher effort to like get all sorted out and get everything right and have the acting be good and whatever else. It is nice for that like for there to be called attention to that, basically. Bearded, are we talking about? Okay, when you are apologizing for the thread on Sunday's audio, are you talking about the guy who was being a bitch? Sorry. Maybe that's a bit harsh, especially for people who don't know the context. But if you are talking about the person who I think you're talking about, there is absolutely nothing that you've got to apologize for, silly. Yeah, okay. Now you're really being, wow. Ridiculous. I'm gonna call you ridiculous, not just silly, because that guy was just being plain rude to you for no reason other than toxic masculinity. Like, let's be honest. This was someone who cannot handle a man expressing like positive feelings. Anyone who ever uses the word simp to me, already a little suspicious. I'm like, that's been used in a negative context. Like if it to be fair, if it's used in a positive context, then I don't mind it. But anyone who's trying to insult you with, like, for example, that is just nah. I know exactly the type of person they are right away, and it just not worth your time. That's They do it on your comments because you're the most frequent commenter. I think that's just it. You're like the most visible, basically. But it's not you that actually like makes them mad. They are literally just looking for someone to let out those stupid fucking thoughts on. Where literally, I think I totally don't want to psychoanalyze strangers, especially, you know, like when I know nothing about the situation. But whenever I like read comments from a person like that, I'm just like, oh, it's because your mom didn't love you, isn't it? I mean, no, that's pushing blame on mothers. It's probably also because their fathers didn't teach them to love properly, tried to beat the empathy out of them, probably. Because there's a shit ton of men like that who will think, oh yes, can't show weakness, gotta be bad and tough and manly. It's like just... it's like being vulnerable is an insult. Having feelings is an insult. Being kind is an insult to them. And that's not worth any of your time or thoughts. Like, don't even worry about that shit, honestly. It's silly. They're silly. You are very, very much allowed to give them toxic positivity. Absolutely. And I love seeing it. It's lovely. But yeah, you don't need to ever feel bad about being approached by someone like that. Like, just, you know, tag me in it so I can fucking delete them. I mean, I don't usually right away. I see if they double down on things, and I do try and have a little conversation with them sometimes. Occasionally I'll use rude words. No, I try to stay civil usually, but you know, don't need all that stupidity up in here. If they want to be bitches, they can go be bitches elsewhere. Like, I do not want my channel to be a place of negativity, and I want people to feel safe to express themselves and to be vulnerable and to be positive, to be... Imagine if everyone, before commenting on one of my videos, had to go, oh, is this going to be seen as manly enough? I don't know, I can't disappoint the boys. That's so silly. Yes, sorry. In this context, silly isn't a good thing. When I call you guys silly, that's good. That's nice. It's like endearing. You know, I'm like, you silly little thing. But when I call them silly, it's just like, stupid. It's a nicer way of telling them that they're stupid. That they are working with one brain cell and it's overheating. So yeah, anyway, that was a little tangent. That's a little ramble. But yeah, if you ever apologize for that shit again, I'll smush you. You get smushed. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that tree did turn out to be very ugly, but we're keeping it. We're keeping the ugly things in here, baby. Keeping the ugly things. Now we'll put a tree over here, and then we'll maybe do some cats. We'll see how many more questions I'll answer if I get around to them. I'm taking so long getting through things because I sidetrack so much. Okay, but Beardy, you have to understand you're not the one causing the trouble. If someone walks up to you and fucking hits you in the face, and that causes a ruckus, right? That makes people gasp and whatever, then you are not the one causing trouble. Whoever hit you is the one causing trouble. And even if you don't like put in the effort to de-escalate, still not you causing trouble. Sure, you can wind someone up, like, and obviously you gotta kind of match the energy. Like if someone's just kind of like, hey, I don't like your face, you can't go on an entire tirade about how they are this and that and everything and whatever, right? But overall, if you're just defending yourself, you are never the one causing trouble. If someone says something unkind to you and you react, that's not you causing trouble in any way, shape, or form. You will always be allowed to do that, and yeah. Don't apologize for being in the way of people's fists. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. Sorry for the yawning. I'm quite tired. I'll have to go to bed soon. Right, next question. Sorry. Have you ever heard of a musical artist named Tremonti? I don't think I have. If not, listen to the song The End Will Show Us How when you have time. Okay, I'll pull that up sometime and I'll let you know what I think if you want my opinion. Maybe you just want me to listen to it and not comment. Thank you, I'm glad you like the yawns. What is your all-time favorite and least favorite audio you've done? Oh boy, that's difficult. I'd have to take a good hard look at my channel. Cause it's just, I know they're there. I know like the favorite and least favorite are gonna be there, but I just don't have it in my head right now. I just know there's been some where there's been like more acting, you know, like some of the more dramatic ones, but also just some like more kind of fun ones. Like I will finish that and be like, oh yeah, I liked how I delivered that line, or this, especially ones with sound effects, like, you know, when they would just work together well, I'm like, oh, this you know, this came together, and I like that. I can remember one that I was very sad about not posting, but it makes sense, but it was a custom audio, and a shit ton of work went into it. You know, I hadn't really done scripts with custom audios before. People would just like, you know, give me a prompt and then I'd just do that, and that was that. And this was like the first time that I did someone's script. It was like, you know, the person who requested the custom audio was the one who wrote the script. And it had like a shit ton of work went into it, basically, right? It had like all these details. It was I don't want to say an elaborate story in that way, but it just, yeah, there's a lot of details, and especially, again, a lot of sound effects. And as I explained before, why those take a lot of time, well, they take a lot of time. And I have about an expectation of like how long I'll take for a custom audio. Obviously it depends a little on the prompt overall as well, and on just how well I can record and whatever. But that audio ended up taking like twice the amount of time. I actually don't remember exactly how much, but just imagine if a usual audio takes me 2 hours, that audio took me 4 hours. Wait, actually no, it must have been more than double then. Anyway, a lot of time went into it. And And I really liked the end product. I liked how it came out, and I did like the script that I was working with, but you know, it was a custom audio. And so obviously, you know, part of that is that it's an exclusive thing, unless otherwise specified. I have had one custom patron who also asked for the audios they requested to be uploaded, and I'm like, sure, that's easy for me. I don't mind that. Unless for some reason I think it shouldn't like be on my channel, like if it has like a bad message or something. But even sometimes those, I mean, I've uploaded one or two where I was basically like playing a more toxic person, and I just add a disclaimer going like, hey, this is not what you should look for in a relationship. If someone treats you like this, kick them to the curb. But I'd still like have the audio just for entertainment. So even that, I guess, is not a good enough reason to not have something online. But yeah, unless specified by the patron, obviously it's supposed to be a private thing. It's like exclusive, you know. It's a one of a kind work that only this one person in the world has. That's like half the special stuff of it. So yeah, I didn't upload that, and I was like, oh, I think that one would have actually done really well on the YouTube. But yeah, so probably that one's is one of my favorite audios to have done. Least favorite? I don't know. Probably one where I thought that the acting wasn't good. I can't off the top of my head think like which one that would be. Because I mean, half of the audios I do afterwards listening, I'm thinking, oh, I could do this so much better. Like, I could do this way better. I'm quite disappointed. You know, so yeah, that's how that usually goes. And I guess that's why not a specific one comes to mind. You guys are adorable, being sweet to each other. Spirit, I read that you said because because me is goofy, like you were calling yourself goofy, but that's not what you said. You said because it's me goofy. Ay, ay, ay. You guys are both adorable. You can't fight it, Beard. Yes, thank you for the support, Ari. I need more of that in chat. Not everyone going, oh no, not me. And Bearded said, I feel like my custom audio ideas are quite bland, but you always make them so much better than they should be, so thank you. Oh no, you're too kind, but your ideas aren't bland. Like, sometimes some of them are like, you know, they don't have a lot of details, but that doesn't make them bland. If it's overall a fun idea, it's like, say, you know, like, there's a difference between blandness and not having details. You know, like, it can, like you saying, for example, oh, two strangers meet at a cafe. That can be a quote-unquote bland idea, but that doesn't make it a bad idea, or no, sorry, the other way around. It's not very detailed, but that doesn't make it bland. There, that way around. Because we can make something very fun out of that. And I don't have anything against those. Obviously, if my creativity is running low, I'll be like, oh no, I hope I can make like a good thing out of this. But overall, I don't mind not having a lot of instructions. I mean, most of my stuff is improv anyway. And also, oh, what else was I gonna say? right at the beginning of, like, you know, when people sign up to the custom tier, I always write like, hey, the less, like, basically the more details you give me, the more I can ensure that the end product you get is what you want. But if you yourself, you say, oh, well, I don't know what I want, or, oh, I'm just gonna leave it up to you, then obviously you can just do that. And as long as you're happy with the end product, I'm happy. I just want to make audios that you enjoy. So, yeah, there's that. See, look at Nukes. You gotta be as confident as Nukes. He just puts it out there. It's like, I'm a cutie. And that works. I feel like this tree is somehow getting really fucked up, and I don't know how that happened. I don't know how I did that. I'll have a little, it should be a small tree, so we're not making it very distant. We're just, oh, it's kind of skewered, whatever, the word I can't say. Can we do that? Whatever, we'll keep it like that. All right, now we're making kitty cats, real quick. 1 or 2 kitty cats, and then we're going to bed. Oh, right, sorry, my bad, cutie patootie. That is a very important addition. And we have some more comments that can be saved for next time. I might do those during a Minecraft stream sometime, maybe, because I know that there's some like mining projects or whatever that I have, and I'm always looking for something to like do or talk about during that. So yeah, and obviously, okay, now this is gonna be probably kind of ugly cats because I'm not good at drawing. I can just kind of make some shapes, but we're gonna ignore that. Yerp. Yerp. That's a long ass tail. That's a long tail, boy. And it's basically, okay, so Kitty she's not quite loafing, but you can't see any paws. No kitty paws. And then we'll go, oh, it's a brainless kitty. Oh no, we don't want the nose round. There, come on. That's okay, that's still round, so we need to make this smaller. There. That works. Yeah. Oh no, we won't put a smile on it. Why does it look like a pig nose? Not sure I'm happy with that, but... Okay, the whiskers cannot be black. That does not work. Well, yeah, we'll make them lighter. Silly kitty cats out here. Oh, it just looks like an old man with a mustache now. Hey, Nukes, that's a good way to go about it, actually. Nukes said, I actually have shit self-confidence. Joking about it just helps a bit. And yeah, instead of like doing self-deprecating jokes, you should always do like more confident jokes, even if you don't believe it. Like that, just in general, that's really good idea. We will make a bigger kitty, slightly bigger, not much bigger. It will be a very light kitty. Kitty loaf. Oh, that's not right. We're gonna have to be more under. Yeah, more under the head. That works better. There we are. And now we fill out this. So it's not quite as weird of a kitty. Okay. And we'll have the ears kind of more here. Did we give that kitty? No, we did not give that kitty those. But that does look kind of weird, so we will not. We will, however, be doing it on this kitty. Maybe making the pen smaller again might help. Maybe. There. Kind of works. Kind of works. And then, can we make that look good? Unlikely. Unlikely. Kind of wanna just go like this. A smile on it would be very weird though. Here, look at that creepy ass smile. Okay, to be fair, that's because it's a big one, but even if it was a small smile. That just looks very square. Why do you look so square? That. There. We'll keep that. Oh, no, we're not gonna make the eyes thicker. That looks weird as well. There, that is the kitty. Kitty loaf. Loaf kitty. I'll make it thicker again. I'll just give it a little tail. A little tail. Kind of like that. Now let's look at everything from outside. Yeah, this. Here, look at all these clouds and then the flowers, some trees, and kitty cats. Kitty cats is good. None of the cats are psychopaths. Come on now. Alright, well, this will have been today's stream. Oh my god, I'm sorry for the yawns. Oh, I know you tell me not to apologize, but I'm sorry anyway. Alright, well, thanks y'all for joining. I hope that you had a good time, and I hope to see you again next time. Obviously, you know, we'll be live Saturday with some games. Might do some Balatro, might do Undertale, might do Minecraft. We'll have to see. I'm glad to hear that, Bearded. I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and yeah, right, you have your week off. I hope that you'll enjoy the rest of your week off still. You definitely deserve to get that relaxation in, and yeah, you guys have a good time. Take good care of yourselves. I'll see you around, and thanks for stopping by today.